Greetings all you know the rest, Animaniacs!
By God, I love this show. It got everything. Clever writing, great characters, funny setups, and best of all, the pacing are just correct. It's simply comedy gold.
And today I get the joy of talking about one of the Halloween specials, or spooky themed episodes. Dracula.
True, the episode Scare Happy Slappy would be a bit more relevant, but I thought this one would be more fun to talk about.
Okay, bye.
You know, since it's centered around the Warner Brothers and Dot.
The episode starts up with a sign of Transylvania, followed by...
Bugs Bunny? Gee, I thought this was Animaniacs. Okay, that's clever and funny. Not to say an homage to older Warner Bros. Cartoons.
I know we're not rabbits, but it's a Warner Brothers tradition.
The trio thinks they are in Pennsylvania, since that is where all cartoon characters are from.
So this is Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, our homeland. As cartoon characters, we were drawn. Ergo, Mom and Dad must be pencils.
Man, this is cool!
They then have a lot of gags based around other things, before deciding to find a place to spend the night. Let me see, we got Tilton Hotel, Lambada Inn, and Spooky House.
I wonder what they're going to choose.
There's a great place. We're not that stupid. We just know the plot.
Yeah, there's actually nothing to review here. They do it themselves.
But wouldn't you know it, it is the home of Count Dracula.
I am Count Dracula.
Didn't you used to teach math on Sesame Street?
No, Count Von Count is not that guy. But it's still a good joke.
Dracula then welcomes them inside, where he shows them to their rooms.
Good, farmer. Mayest we seeth our rooms now?
Why, certainly. Walk us this way.
Yakko and Waco are supposedly going to stay in a room full of monsters or something of that kind. Meanwhile, Dot is going to stay in the luxury suite.
For Transylvanian standards, I believe this is luxury. Not that I have ever been there, but I believe that the motherland of all monsters and ghouls probably isn't too concerned about decor and comfort.
After numerous failed attempts to suck Dot's blood, Dracula finally had enough of the horrible trio.
Get away from me, you little monsters!
By the way, what is it with these kids and pestering the creatures of the night?
Never mind, they pester Dracula so much that he needs to seek solitude inside his own coffin.
Hast thou any coffin drops?
But even that is not enough to get away from the Warner Brothers and Dot. He gets so annoyed now that he just wants to strangle them until they are no more.
Your lives here have ended!
But wouldn't you have it, he's been pestered throughout all night, and it is now morning.
You see, Disney? That is how vampires work. Yeah, now go rewrite your DuckTales special, would ya?
Dracula needs to hurry and lock himself up in the coffin so he can get through the day. But of course the trio can't stop pestering him, which makes Dracula so angry that his whole castle explodes from his anger.
Boy, who knew the Amish could have such explosive tempers?
And that's pretty much it. That is, the trio now travels to Tasmania instead of Pennsylvania, but that's part of the joke.
This episode is just comedy on steroids. It's so filled with clever jokes and smart humor that it's almost too much. But they actually give you small breaks here and there to let it all sink in, which is a really good thing to do. Normally the pacing in comedies are either too slow or too fast, but Animaniacs seems to get it just right, especially in this episode.
I'm the Angrynator, celebrating Angryween.